Hi guys, I'm coming on with 2 more weeks of Margarete Miller, and once these 2 weeks are up and done, I will have caught up. Woohoo! Yay! And we will be back to hopefully getting back to regular Margarete Miller Mondays, which will be fun. So, in the last video, you would have seen me go over what I did for week 30 and then do week 31 and 32 on camera. For those of you who don't know what Margarete Miller is, the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge is a 52-week challenge where each week you will there are either prompts or a generalized prompt, but normally it's 5 prompts with a 6th prompt, which is a bonus prompt that you can replace one of the other prompts with if you don't have those things, or you can do all 6, as I know myself and a lot of people do, or it can just be a general prompt like it was for week 30. I will leave the links to Margarete Miller's Etsy shop as well as her YouTube channel, where you can purchase the prompts both as a digital form. I think she also does a journal as well. I don't know if that's still there, whether it's sold out, I don't know. She's been doing this for a couple of years now, I believe. Or this might be her 2nd year. And I will leave the links, like I said, to her YouTube and to her Etsy, so you can go check that out. There's lots of people doing it, including myself. But today we are working on week 33 and week 34. We're going to try and get 2 done again. So these were last time. So this was week 30 that I did off camera. And then this was week 31, which I'm still not particularly happy with, but sometimes you just have to leave it. And this was week 32. So we are now doing week 33. And I'm trying to work out whether I should stick these 2 pages together. I haven't on the other side, but I wanted more room just because of the week 32 prompt. So I'm trying to work out if I should do that and whether that will give me enough pages left to be able to do all the other prompts. And that would give me a bit extra rather than that. It's only going to give me a little bit extra, like a top bit. I think I might just leave it as it is. I don't know. Right, so let's have a look. Week 33. Something electronic, whatever that means to you. So I have my bits and pieces here. So I had this because electronic, I kind of think of like when cars were first coming in. They weren't electronic though, were they? But they were kind of machine and everything. And then obviously we've got like telephone down here, which I thought was quite good, you know. But I did also find this old advert in a map that I had. And I thought, well, electronics. So that's what I'm going to work with for that. A security envelope pattern. So I've got that here. Something with a star or stars. Well, I have this little book page that's a vintage book page that says Star of Bethlehem. So I thought I'd work with that. I think I had this for electronic as well. I think. I don't know. Okay, a doodle. Well, I can do that on there. Something industrial. I think that's why I had this. That's what I was thinking. These, because it reminds me of the Industrial Revolution. And this reminds me of the Industrial Revolution kind of things. So I think that's what I got. Bonus is text from a book. Well, I've got lots of book pages, and that can work as book text from a book. And I think I had this because I didn't know if I was going to doodle on it in some way. So let's get started. I'm just going to use this small page. I'm just going to be brave and do it. So I had the electrics. So let's trim around this. So I hope you guys are all good. It finally rained here last night. I mean, it rained. We have been having such hot, humid, almost reminds me of that sort of hot, sticky tropical kind of feel. Everything's just really humid. I don't mind heat, but I'm not great with humidity, and my hair goes crazy. You know, Celtic hair has quite a frizz to it and it's not used to heat. Anyway, so yeah, and then last night, now I'm trying to work out, do I want to doodle on the envelope itself? I don't know. Yeah, it finally rained last night, but I mean, it rained, which is brilliant. It's what we needed. It's really what we needed, but it really rained. And then there was, I guess it's called rolling thunder. It just thundered continuously for like 20-25 minutes. It was the middle of the night. It woke me up, and I was waiting for the lightning and the break with the thunder, and there was none of that. There was no break. It was just thunder, just continuous. I mean, I don't mind. I like thunder, so it doesn't bother me. But it was crazy. It's going to be there. Then we have the book page and the star. And something industrial. Do I want that down? Or do I want, like, the boat? I do like this because it's machinery. I like that, and that's also a book page, so let's use that. So yeah, just this thunder was just going, and I was waiting for the break and waiting for, I want to keep that because it says moon. Yeah, just waiting for the break to come and the lightning, and there was just nothing. It was just constant thunder, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's actually crazy. And then it rained for most of the early morning too, which was great. And I mean proper rain. I don't mean where it's soft, gentle rain and you think, what was the point of that? And you go out in it and you don't even really get wet because it's just, it's so light, like a little shower. This was heavy, heavy rain. I mean, I bet my garden's happy. But yeah, whoa, that thunder was crazy. I did really like it. So I'm going to start sticking this down. I'm wondering if I want like inks on here and stamped. Because when you think of industry as well, you think of lots of like numbers and things, and I don't know. Or maybe I do, but other people don't. So yeah, so that was really good. But now it's the afternoon, and once again, the humidity has reached the point of frizz. It's just, yeah. So be grateful for what we did get, you know. That was fun. Not fun, that was nice. It was refreshing. So yeah, although my cat was not happy. She's not been happy with any of this weather, really. She likes it when it's warm, but not too hot, like I think most cats. And she doesn't like the rain at all. She can handle it if it's just a little bit, but if it's really going to get her paws wet, she does not want to go out. And I don't know what it's like with dogs, because I haven't had a dog since I was little. But for all of you who own cats out there, they have a way of looking at you. Like, she sits by the door, the back door that's open, and she's looking at the rain, and she's looking at me, and it's almost like, okay, Mum, why is it raining? Why have you done this? Why has it not stopped yet? This is all your fault. Make the rain stop. And I'm just like, it's not my fault. I did not make it rain, but we are grateful that it did. And then if it's too hot, she hates it, so she'll lie on the cold of the kitchen floor again, looking at the back door, looking at me, as if say, it's too hot, so make it stop, make it cool down. And I have to go, it's not me, I didn't do it. They are funny things, cats, they really are. So let's have a look. Electronic, security envelope, something industrial, and text from a book, something with a star on it. I feel like, do I want to like, let's do this. So then you've got the text from the book. Could come down like that. We could doodle the stars. So yeah, let me know down below if your cats do the same, where they just kind of look at you as if it's your fault. All the weather is exactly what they don't want. So she wasn't happy this morning, but she's a bit happier now, even though it's still damp outside. Yeah, it makes me laugh. But the garden's happy, and I'm happy that we had a break. So let's maybe put some more book page. I almost don't want to... I know that kind of gets hidden on there, but I kind of like the way it looks as well. So I'm going to put that on. I might end up covering it up with something. Yeah, so that's been really good. Go, that goes on there. And I do have this because I just thought for a pop of colour, because the pink picks up the pink, and we can doodle. So I'm going to doodle a plant, I think, and we can put a plant on there. Let me find a pen. Just going to use a normal black pen, and let's just doodle a plant. I am not a drawer. Please do not comment on my lack of ability. I know when I used to doodle a lot as a teenager, I used to love doodling vines that had like flowers coming off them. That's what I used to doodle a lot. I don't know what that says, because, you know, our doodles are meant to be like handwriting and things. It's meant to say something about you as a person. But I used to draw these kind of wispy, wobbling vines with things. There's my little doodle. Yeah, I think I'm going to doodle some stars around too. But so hope everything's okay where you are. I'm so glad that after this I am going to be caught up, because I really don't like being behind. With things. And starting to get ready for spooky season, which, if you've been following me for a while, you will know is my favourite. With, you know, Santa season not far behind, but spooky season's my favourite. So trying to get ready for that. So behind with everything, but you know, life happens like that sometimes, and we can sit there stressing and worrying over it, which won't help us be productive, or we can give ourselves the time we need and then understand that that's just the way life is at the moment, and then when it isn't, when things change, we'll do the best we can. So yeah, it's my little plant doodle. I just really like how this pink picks up the pink in that. And as this, the Star of Bethlehem thing is actually talking about flower, I thought that would work quite well. And then, yeah, I might doodle some stars as well, just to have them again on this paper, and then we can cut them out and glue them down. This came together quickly, this one. See, I just like how that picks that up. So let's do some stars as well. Let's do that. Well, that was a bit of a rubbish star, so let's ignore that one. Just do some stars. And then they're doodled. And I'm just going to pause you while I cut them out because you don't want to watch. Hi guys, so I've like just doodled and cut out all these stars. They are so tiny, so I just don't know. But I was just thinking of putting them kind of around the page. So that it kind of, I don't know, just brings a bit of colour maybe to it all. I might just like the 3 there. Might just like the 3, but then I've made 5, so I feel like I want to use the 5. Maybe like that. Okay, let's do them like that. Let's just do it. And then this will be done. I do think sometimes the longest thing is finding all the pieces for these collages. Although I've done some mixed media collages in here, these last few have been quicker and easier just because I'm so behind and I don't want to get too complicated and inking and embossing and things as I have with some of the other collages, just because I want to kind of get it completed and caught up. So I hope you guys don't mind that, and especially as I'm trying to do 2 in the one video. So there we go guys, that was nice and quick, and I like it. And so electric, whatever that means to you, a security envelope pattern, something with a star or stars, a doodle, something industrial, and text from a book page, which is here and here. So that is week, just got to write it somewhere. That's week 33, which is really good. Right guys, so let's get started on week 34. And do you know what? I don't know, this is going to be one of those memory pages for me, I believe. So week 34, we need light, whatever that means to you. So I picked this picture from a book that I have. This is actually Greece, but I think I've said before, I actually spent a lot of my childhood living in Cyprus. And when I think of light, I think of the white buildings, I think of the bright blue skies, I think of the clear blue seas that we used to swim in daily, and everything like that. I just love it. It's just so bright and beautiful. Italy can be like that as well, but it's a warmer light in Italy, and a lot of the buildings have that beautiful like brown golden stone. But in the Mediterranean, Greece, Cyprus, places like that, so many of the buildings are this beautiful white. So I wanted to use that. And one of the other things is stone, sand or stone, and we've got stone here, and these buildings are obviously made of stone. So I wanted that. So that's light, any kind of tag. So I have this tag from my stash, which is holographic, and again that makes me think of light because it shines. So I wanted to use that. It's got these beautiful ribbons in it, actually. I think I must have been gifted it. Paper that has a stain or stains on it. So again, I've got some of this paper and it's got a shimmer to it, which again is light, and the colours I think go really well. I think of greens, I think of blues. Sand or stone, this has sand or stone, and I've got this embossed pebble paper. You can see the embossing on the other back. So I wanted that as well. Something that begins with a letter P. So I went on and just printed off a picture of, this is a pelican, and it's actually at one of the harbours in Paphos in Cyprus. I'll tell you why about that. And then bonus, a sticker. So I have a few of these different stickers that I thought I might like to use. So I want to get started. I absolutely love, I think I might almost do the 2 pages. I haven't actually got that much imagery for it, but I just kind of, and whether I might have a, like, make it a pocket, I might actually do that and make it a pocket. Could make it a side pocket or a top pocket. So I think I want to use some of this paper. Kind of, we've got some blue on here as well. I don't really want it seeping through to the other side. Do you know what we do have from what we've just used? Got some more of this blue paper here. So I might use some of this in the background as well. Let's make a start, shall we? Feel like, let's try. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's just rip some of this. So, like I said, the reason this means so much to me is I spent a lot of my childhood living in Cyprus. One of my sisters was actually born there as well. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it as a child. It's just so beautiful. And I'm trying to work out where I want the pocket. Do I want it here? Like, do I want it more like this? Yeah, it's just so beautiful. The people were lovely. Yeah, I kind of do. I think, though, I want blue ink for this one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I can't actually find a thing. So let's see if this tumbled glass works. Yeah, the people were just lovely. It was a beautiful childhood, you know. Beautiful weather, lovely people, wonderful fresh food, and always at the beach every day, or most days. Not every day, there are a few days, you know, it does get colder. Not that cold though. Up the mountains, yes. We lived in several different places when we lived there. And I just loved it. I just loved it. I had a huge shock when I came back to the UK. Obviously, I remembered how cold it was, having, you know, been born in Ireland. But to come back and really experience the cold. And we just didn't have, you know, it was the 80s when we were over there. So it wasn't that touristy. It was still largely, you know, Cyprus as Cyprus. And thinking I might cut to there. And there wasn't all the big chain restaurants and, well, I say big chain, but like, I don't even remember a McDonald's or anything like that. I mean, we didn't really eat McDonald's anyway. It was still quite early for it around. But there wasn't really anything like that. You know, it was just beautiful Cypriot food at the tavernas and wonderful Cypriot people. I feel like I want a notch out of that, maybe. And it was just beautiful. It was just lovely. And I feel very blessed to have been able to live and grow up there. And yeah, it was just beautiful sunlight and clear. Oh gosh, the sea. I mean, go swimming every day, you feel a bit privileged to be able to swim in that sea and learn to swim in that sea. I couldn't swim before I went to Cyprus, and you quickly learn because you're on this tiny island, you're in the sea all the time. And oh, it was just wonderful. I loved it. So when I saw this one, I thought, oh, light, yes, that's what I think of. You'd get up super early because school finished at 12 in what we call primary school. I know in America you've got, I think, middle school as well. We don't have that. We have primary and secondary. And it finished at 12 in primary because it's just too hot. You know, you can't be out in the afternoon sun. And I think it was 1 in secondary school. But it started really early as well. I mean, you were up by 6:30. I think school started at 7:30 or 8, which is a lot earlier than it is here, because it has to start earlier, because it has to finish earlier. But once school was over at midday and you had your lunch, boom, you were out. You were at the sea. You were at the, like, playing in the ruins, doing all sorts. Just, I loved it. It was just amazing. So we have this as well. But I wanted the tag to pop in here. See? I wanted the tag to pop in there. And I have this picture of the pelican at Paphos. And I was thinking of putting the pelican on the tag. So pelicans, oh my gosh. If any of you have been to Cyprus, you will know that Paphos is known for having pelicans. I think there's even a pelican restaurant. But when I was living there, there were pelicans like everywhere. Like you'd be driving and there were pelicans literally waddling across around. Just like, I'm in the road, what are you going to do? And they're huge. They are huge birds. Can seem quite intimidating, you know. They're not. Or I didn't find them so as a child. And Paphos is known for their pelicans. You know, they're everywhere. And yeah, I loved going there and seeing the pelicans. And then when I went back, you know, it must have been 15 years ago now or something like that. Or actually, it was even later than that. Like, I went back in my 20s. Obviously, it's become a favourite holiday destination now, Cyprus, and particularly Paphos, around that area. So when I was there, it was all just like little villages, lots and lots of wild, like, areas, bushland, well, not bushland, but, you know, it's not meadows either. Lots of land. Lots and lots of land. And then when I went back in my mid-20s, it was just built up. Suddenly there were golf courses, there were lots more hotels. Obviously, you know, they're making money off people coming on holiday and what do people like to do on holiday and things like that. But it was a shame because a lot of the surrounding area was much more built up. And I noticed there were less and less pelicans around as well. I'd been used to just seeing a lot of them waddling around Paphos Pier. And then there were just a few. So, you know, but things happen and life changes. But I know as a child, I just loved. So when it said something P, it's like, ah, pelican. Got to do a pelican. Still got this stained paper that I haven't done anything with yet. Maybe I'll back something on it. So we have light, any kind of tag, sand or stone, something that begins with the letter P. So we've got P here, the little pelican popping out, and a sticker. So I was going to put a boat on there, but the boat's too big. I wanted a sticker like that says hello happiness. But this one, I believe, says, I mean, I've got moments. Moments would look quite good across the top. Like moments. And we've also got Memories, which I thought Memories was quite good. So now I'm looking and I quite like the Moments and the pink on it. Let me have a look. Let's take this out. And these are some American Crafts stickers. Quite like that. I'm just worried it's not going to stick down. Yeah, it reminds me, like I said, it really reminds me of growing up over there, and really hoping they're going to stick, but I'm worried they're not going to. Right, nope, so let's stick this down with glue. Growing up over there, seeing the pelicans when we'd go to Paphos, and that, loving them as a child. Just loved the beach and the sea and anything like that. But yeah, obviously places change. You know, people, the tourist industry for lovely places, countries like that is obviously in demand. And local people need to move with the times, accommodate, and, you know, all that. But it was just much more built up, even around Aphrodite's Rock. It was, which we used to go to a lot as children and swim at. But yeah. So anyway, let me know down below. Have you ever seen wild pelicans? They are huge. I mean, my sisters were only like babies, you know, toddlers. And these pelicans were as big as them. Yeah. But I don't know. Never had any fear of them. And they became part of the kind of landscape. Like I said, there was a pelican restaurant there. That's what it was called. I don't know if it's still there or not. If you know, let me know down below. Because I haven't been back for quite a while now. And yeah. But I thought I'd do this. So this is another one of those memory pages. Like I said, you can do memory keeping with collages. I've done it on several of these now, and some of the different ones. Makes it more unique to you and everything. Okay, so we've got that, and then I'm feeling like I want to put another sticker on here. Maybe hello. Maybe hello, because, you know, they come up and say hello. Hello, friend. Yeah, let's do that. Hello, friend. Because they come up and say hello. I want to know if you've got any fish for them or any treats for them or anything like that. And then maybe another one. Maybe like here. Wonderful. Picking up the pink again. And have a sticker that just says wonderful. Maybe. Let's have a quick look on this one, because I had one here, didn't I? Hello, happiness. Let's see what that looks like on there. And I'm thinking, as we haven't got the stained paper, I might back part of this with the stained paper. Maybe. Okay, let's just do it. We won't know till we do it. But yeah, so let me know down below. Or what is a creature in the area you live, bird, animal, whichever, that really helps you think of your home, your area, your favourite place, you know. Squirrel, bear, deer, whatever it is, let me know down below. Hello, happiness. So I like that. So there's the stained paper. So this is week 34 and we are done. Caught up. Yay. So I'm just going to write week 34 in here. So light, whatever that means to you, which just means brightness and the sky and the sea. Any kind of tag, so a holographic tag. Paper that has a stain or is stained, that's this paper here. Sand or stone, so this is, well, there's lots of stone. Something that starts with a little P, this cute little pelican. And bonus, a sticker, so we've got these stickers here. So that is my week 34. Let me know what you think down below, guys. Are you caught up? Have you fallen behind on your Margarete Miller? Let me know. Woohoo! Be back on Monday with actually week 35. Be caught up and everything. So we'll be back to Margarete Miller Mondays. So there are the 2 pages. I love how that comes out. And because these have a bluish and like a pinky red sheen, can you see that? Can you see the kind of bluey, pinky, green sheen? It kind of picks up the colours here with the blues and the green in the paper and the pinky, ooh, sellotape, and the pinky red there. So that actually has worked out really well and it looks really nice at the top of the journal. I like that. I might trim them, but I like that. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. And I will be back again very soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you are safe. And I hope you are having some crafty fun. Bye for now, guys.